And people say tank controls like it's a bad thing, but it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's sort of the point to create this, this tension in the gameplay. You know what's really unfortunate though about this game though, specifically the unfortunate part about the PC. Oh shit! Oh, I'm gonna open it up backwards. I'm gonna move the four cards up in the front, and then I'm gonna go through. I mean, what if I just put it in my mouth and ate it? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing. Why am I testing? I'm not even listening to my stream. I don't know what I'm testing for actually. I don't have any other sound coming through. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I could probably turn up the sound of the game, but I'm not sure if it's just the quiet moments or if it's the game that's being quiet. I hate when games do that type of shit. It's like in movies. I mean, it's not always in movies. Some movies will like, you know, big action scenes, people yelling, "Oh my gosh, Iron Man, I'm dying here." Spider-Man's all like, "Yeah." And they're yelling. You can hear them. Like, clearly. And then they have those quiet moments where they're like, I don't know what to do. So, yeah. What am I supposed to do with that? If you don't have the subtitles. I love okay, I'm not gonna talk about subtitles. That's a weird thing to talk about. No plans for this game. I mean, okay, well, I'll be honest. I did sort of kind of burn through Dead Space 1 not too long ago. It's an amazing game. Dead Space 1 is a fantastic game. Pretty excited for that that remake. And it seemed, but you know, the reception to the Dead Space announcements for Dead Space 1 seems to have been pretty positive. Like, everybody seems to be excited, but I'm sure everybody is also cautiously optimistic considering it's made by, it's being published by EA and they have a reputation. Not a good one. I did play this game a little bit last night. And there's one, okay, let me just get into it, whatever. There's one, can I skip this? There's one, I won't skip it. I'll just let it play out.
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clark. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares.
When he yelled Isaac, it felt more real to me.
Your dead girlfriend.
Because my name's Isaac, and so when he yells Isaac, I'm like, chill out. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Isaac, go do the goddamn dishes. It's a really nice looking game, isn't it? Even with it being, I mean, I don't know how old this game is, but Dead Space games have always looked really nice and have like, I think they've aged pretty dang well. Whoa, holy shit, look at the light. That doesn't seem right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Dead Space 1 on PC had issues. You can tell, like, it seemed like some lighting effects weren't, were not, what's the word I'm looking for? They weren't the same like you'd expect from playing it on a console, you know? There were definitely some issues, lots of physics issues, that's for sure. You can find lots of videos of people experiencing physics issues on Dead Space 1. Lots of funny physics issues though, because so often you just see like dead bodies like spinning around, you know, just by themselves, or you know, gravity being shut down when you're in a location that's not supposed to be, you know, zero gravity, stuff like that. I remember when I played this a long time ago, not the first time I played it, but a long time ago when I replayed it, I was sure that alarm clock was going to be the jump scare. Like I was like sure, like that's gonna be the thing that scares you. Then you start walking towards it, and that happens. Man, I wonder if they planned that out. If that was like the point to trick people. I'm not sure if people like Dead Space 2 more than 1, or if it's the other way around. You know. I think I like 2 more than 1. And that's not because I think 1 is a bad game or anything like that. I love Dead Space 1, but I think, I don't know, just something about Dead Space 2 feels... I mean, first of all, it feels kind of like better in terms of controls, but I'm not sure if I'd really say that's a good thing, necessarily. Because, I mean, just because a game has limited controls doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad controls, you know. Sometimes games intentionally design their controls in such a way to what's the word? To enhance the experience they're trying to aim for. So, you know, like the good example is the Resident Evil games, you know. They seem kind of unintuitive with them being, you know, from still camera angles, and your controls are really tanky and all that. And people say tank controls like it's a bad thing, but it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's sort of the point to create this this tension in the gameplay, to limit your movements and get you thinking a bit more, being a lot more careful, you know. It's a lot of the times it's pretty smart design. So it makes me wonder if some people feel like, you know, this game lost something because the controls are a lot more smooth now. It's possible. Because, man, yeah, it's way smoother now. It was never this easy to move around in Dead Space 1. There was like a little bit of a more, well, tanky feeling to it. But that's pretty much gone now. The stomping thing is kind of weird. That you're kind of encouraged to stomp on every dead body to have it drop more stuff. Makes you wonder why do they want you to do that? Why not just drop the item like the moment they die, right? That's what they did in Dead Space 1. There is definitely like some strange choices like for that. I don't know why they'd want you to do that. Maybe they just wanted you to experience Isaac's stomping ability? I guess. I'm not too sure. Oh, this guy has an unfortunate end to his story. It's coming up. They really went all out to make this game feel a lot more brutal than Dead Space 1.
Are you a doctor? Calm down.
There's some crazy parts in this game.
Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter? Oh my god! Fuck! What the fuck are you doing? Shit! Help! I'm trying! I'm trying!
Well, at least he tried, I suppose. What a rough way to die. Like, that's it. Jesus. Didn't even have a chance. What? How did I miss that? I'm already being careful of my ammo. Wow. Oh. Just, like, that's the end of that guy's story, you know?
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
That's funny. A big criticism with Dead Space 1 was how often they told you to dismember the creatures. They gave you like 3 or 4 different like there was like three or four different moments where the game decided to let you know, hey, you gotta dismember the limbs. They did it like this the first time. Like big bloody letters on the wall, it says cut off their limbs. I guess they thought like, well, what if they missed that? Okay, well, we'll just pop it up on screen, you know, through like one of these like, you know, in-game menus. They'll say cut off their limbs or some shit like that. But that wasn't enough. They were like, okay, well, but what if they missed that? It's like, okay, we'll have the other guy in the other main character tell you, hey, Isaac, make sure to cut off their limbs. It's like, okay, but what if they missed that? And they put in a fourth one, I think. Another video, a little video recording you can find that says like, I know the secret, cut off their limbs. Or I think it was an audio thing. They really, they really wanted to make sure they got that point across. It might have been excessive, just a little bit, but it happens so much, it's kind of ridiculous. You know what's really unfortunate though about this game though, specifically the unfortunate part about the PC. Oh, shit. The unfortunate part about this game was that when they decided to bring it to PC, or I'm not sure when they brought it to PC, but I know if you get it now on Steam, you get the complete edition, or whatever it's called, the deluxe edition. And what sucks about that is that means you get all the DLC installed as well. And the DLC did this really lame thing where it gave you a bunch of bonus weapons and armor that that you could use straight away, you know. And like it's nice and all that, but you can't remove it. Once you have it, you can't get rid of it. At least on the PC one, because I mean, you just can't. It's just on there. So you can never really experience this game without the temptation of using the overpowered, or not overpowered, but using the bonus items, you know. One fun part about this game is the progression through the suits, you know, seeing what the next suit is gonna look like. But it's kind of lame when you have like a bunch of suits already there waiting for you, and if you really wanted to, you could just get the next suit. It's a small thing, but I wish they were able to, I wish there was an option to enable or disable it. But I guess at the end of the day, I could just not use it. Absolutely pointless thing to bring up. Absolutely pointless. I think that guy kills you in one hit if you're not fast enough. Well, I mean, if you have low health, he will. Boring. Didn't read it. I just kind of stared at it. I don't know. Now let me show off what I'm talking about. So if you go into the store, you see you have all these items already unlocked, and I believe the little symbol on the top left it represents, it's like, you know, it's special property, you know. I think that's what it means. Yeah, look, you have all the suits too, and it's all free. You can get all this stuff for free, and you can just get all this like hella strong stuff right off the bat. And that's unfortunate. I mean, including the suits, you can get a bunch of suits right off the bat too. And yeah, it's kind of lame that it's here and you can't really do anything about it. But at the same time, if you really want to have an organic, original experience, you just have to ignore it, because all the stuff that you would normally find is gonna be here anyway. So like here, this is the only thing that would normally be in this shop. This is this different from my plasma cutter? Actually, yeah, it is different. Yeah, it's like an original design. Is it stronger? Doesn't seem like it. I kind of want to use that one. Cool. It's the Dead Space 1 suit. It's a classic. You can't beat it. I like how they give you 1K just in case you didn't collect any money at all. They just gave you the 1K. I love how everything goes silent when you're in space. You just hear the vibrations of your footsteps. Really neat little addition, little detail. This game really gets into it pretty fast. Like, they throw you into this game. It's pretty aggressive. Like, I mean, when I say it's aggressive, I mean more like imagine you've never played a game in your life. Imagine this is, for whatever reason, you decide Dead Space 2 is going to be your first game. The first encounters, they kind of like leave to you to like fight against on your own with no help, are kind of aggressive. Like, I think the first encounter you have is in that room when you get the telekinesis thing, you know? And now they're like, okay, you have this new power. Now you gotta.
Jesus, that thing was angry. Dana, I'm not
Took them a while to respond to that. Oh shit! Is it dead? But yeah, it seems like the first few encounters they give you are pretty aggressive. For you know, for any game. But I mean, you know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like when a game doesn't need to pull any punches, you know? What's going on in here? Okay, I think I've just about caught up to where I left off. I played a little bit of this game last night just to make sure it worked. And it works really well so far. So I think this is probably going to be, for the most part, new. For the most part, pretty new to me. Audio log.
Listen up. This is Sorensen from CEC. Cut off their limbs. It's the only way they go down.
Well, okay.
Their limbs, that's the secret.
I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't learn from their first game. They really wanted to make sure you understood that you had to cut off their limbs. Power lock enabled. You need a node to open those. I don't have money to buy a node, so I can't open it. Oh, actually, maybe I can. I could probably sell some health items and make enough money to buy a power node. Oh, I can't even buy them yet. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I missed out. You never know what you're gonna get though when you open those doors. Those doors cost a power node, so you're sacrificing an upgrade to for the mystery box. You know, you don't know what's behind that door. Sort of just guessing. Ooh, power node. You're not dead, asshole. Look, a power node. Okay, let's go open that door. Let's see if it was worth it. Sometimes you get power nodes in these rooms, so lots of times you could schematic? Oh, you could power node. Oh, well, look at that. Text log, you got lore. Let's read this. Oh, that's a lot of text. Okay. Okay, so it seems like people are unhappy with, are demotivated by the events that happened from Dead Space 1, basically. Or not, I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood that. I don't know, I'm pretty dense. Sometimes I miss things. Oh shit. Took you a while. Yeah, I think the class of necromorph is represented by how they look. You can kind of tell when they're different. They have like pretty different looks. Some have like, you know, armor and stuff like that they picked up from, you know, from infecting a body that was like armored up. You know, it's, you know, pretty simple things you can observe with your own eye without me needing to explain them. Oh, cool. You get like a glare. That's pretty cool. What the heck is happening there? It's funny because like all these pictures, like these, I'm guessing these are usually like that picture looks like that's probably some of the development team, which I think is kind of funny. I like when, I mean, well, I'm never sure if they are doing it because I've never actually like looked into it, but I'm pretty sure developers like to, you know, hide their pictures in the game. I remember an SCP game that was in development for a long time. Shit, what was it called? It was like, was it SCP Unity, I think? I was following this game for a long time, and I remember they had a Patreon. And if you donated, like, it wasn't a lot. It was like, I think it was like $30 or something like that. I don't remember, but it wasn't a substantial amount. They'd give you your own little office in the game, and you could put up whatever you wanted in there. And you could already find some of them in the game already, in, you know, the most recent updates. And it's funny, I think one person just filled their office with just pictures of their dog, which I think is funny. That game never released. Some weird shit happened behind the scenes where like the developer of the game and the team, I don't know, it was like some weird, there was like some weird drama going on behind the scenes. I don't know why, but like every SCP game is cursed to never finish. Where am I going? That way? That means I'm going this way. There's nothing here. Boring, boring, blah 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 blah. Don't want to read that. Wait, I'm in chapter 2 already? Oh, interesting. So chapters aren't separated by trams anymore. Now they sort of organically flow one to the other, it seems like. Jesus Christ, you can hear a baby. Oh wow, they really did. They really went all out to make you feel pretty bad about what's going on. You know, I'm really glad I bought that line gun, because I think I would have like, holy shit, what is this freaking like? This is like some, what's that one creepypasta? That's like the mouse.exe or some shit? Oh, hello. That was a creepy one, that Mickey Mouse.exe thing, or whatever it's called. It's called like, I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's EXE, but it's like the Mickey Mouse walking down the hallway or something like that. Not the hallway, like a city. He's like walking through a city, and you just hear like a muffled scream throughout the whole thing. It's really bizarre. You know, it's just a creepypasta. It's one of those classics. There we go, and there. Isaac is such a good engineer. Oh, perfect! Look at that. Just knock these things out, and you got You got spears. The best thing you can do is to save your ammo is to freaking use environmental items. That's right, you can use their claws too. I don't think they're as powerful as spears, but they can help when you're in a pinch. Oh, cool. I really like the action segments in this game. It's definitely not as like creepy as Dead Space 1. Well, I don't know about that even. It is pretty. There's some pretty creepy parts in this game. I mean, what else can I say? I think I like it more than Dead Space 1. I want to shoot these guys? Probably I do. Don't want to get cut. Oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot about this part. Hello? There's a thing. Take that. Get you. Die. Stop, 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 stop. Get rid of him. Jesus. Oh my, oh my gosh. They really throw everything at Isaac, huh?
Dana, I need a new route.
What happened? I thought we lost
3
you.
bullets left.
Scheduled stop.
Unscheduled stop. Ha! Good one, Isaac. Okay. Let me give this a quick save, and you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. Okay. That was a quick break. I just needed to stand up, stretch a little bit, get a drink of water. When you spend all the time you play just, you know, talking, it dries out your mouth a lot. I think, actually, wait, yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking about. Oh shit. These are the enemies that made me realize it's impossible to beat this goddamn game without dying once. There was when I was playing this back on the 360, there was a trophy to beat the game on the hardest difficulty without dying once. And I always wanted to try to do that, like seriously put in some effort. But these were the enemies that made me realize I was never going to be able to do that shit, because these guys are a huge pain in the ass and they come from like every direction. Except from this direction. So it's okay. Okay, well never mind. That wasn't too bad actually. I remember that being a lot more tougher than than I remember. Than how it was. Maybe I was just a shitty player. Maybe I was just bad. So yeah, the chapters just flow organically into one and another. There's no loading screen. Look at this guy. He's like a fat Gundam.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Jesus. I was in the same place he was in. I mean, Isaac is just suffering from dementia, I think, right? He's not even like He didn't murder any loved ones, probably. I don't know, there was lots of necromorphs on that shit. Any one of those could have been his wife. Which, well, I guess at that point, though... it's not really the same person. It's kind of funny how not so futuristic this looks nowadays. Like, lots of this stuff isn't that... Like, this is like the most futuristic thing you can see here, some hologram things. And they're barely even that. They're like flat. Like, this is something we can replicate today, I think.
This looks like a unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
That's right. They created like a religion around this well, I think around the marker, which seems like a weird thing to do. Look, there's some seats. Little convenient holes here. Balls can hang free. Jesus Christ. That's annoying. What's up with that? Come on. I just want a perfect gaming experience. Is that too much to ask? No flaws. To be fair, this isn't that big of a deal. I mean, we all saw what happened with Cyberpunk. And people managed to play that game still. People play Bethesda games. And that's like normal in Bethesda games. Okay, let's go in here. I wonder what the purpose of including these like little cubby travel area things was. Like, was it like, I wonder if it was just a aesthetic thing, you know? Like they'd rather I don't know. Never mind. Actually, I guess it makes sense, especially when you have these harsh transitions from a residential area to, you know, the harsh mechanical stuff that's hidden behind the walls. Then again, a door could still easily achieve that. I don't know. I'm not a designer. I just play the games.
Okay.
Was that his? Was that him? Accidentally knocked his head off. Oh, he was filming up here. Oh, see, same spot. That's fun. Yeah, that was definitely him then. Yeah, knocked his head off. Oopsie daisy. Oh man, it's dark. Oh, it's so cool. You can see the light of the visor. And it's casting the shadow because of the bars. That is amazing. That's cool. I'm so impressed by that stupid little detail. Ooh, power node. Do I have one? I do. Do I want to spend it? Is it worth it? No, just to see what happens. I mean, it could be more interesting than not using it. Let's just see. Let's just see what we find. Ooh, that was worth it, because I could just buy a new one now. I could just buy another node. That's definitely going to pay it off. Okay, yeah, I think that was worth it. No, sometimes I wonder, because I mean, I'll be honest, sometimes there's lulls in the, in what I have to talk about. Because because oftentimes whenever you see some people playing a game and commentating over it, the easiest way to keep yourself talking is just to describe what you're doing, you know? Whenever you watch somebody and you like pay attention to that, they often are just sort of describing what they're... Oh shit! Why was that loud? Why was that so loud? Was that louder than... Holy shit. I don't know if that was just loud. Oh, my headphones are turned up. Holy shit. That was so loud. My headphones were turned up. That was my fault. Okay, never mind. You sort of see them just start describing what they're doing, you know? Which is a pretty easy way to kind of, you know, keep, you know, long pauses of silence from happening, and you know, it's sort of just like that's sort of like the brain you have to develop when you're trying to keep things interesting. Not keep things interesting, but keep things from being too quiet, I guess. Some people actually don't even do that at all, especially when it comes to streaming. Some people just put up other people's YouTube videos. Some people just put up other people's YouTube videos and just play it on stream, and that's it. You don't even need to do anything, and which is fine. That's like the funny thing is that like that's a completely fine thing to do. It's free content essentially. But like some people do that, and honestly, like I do listen to a lot of stuff in the background. The secret is that I often have stuff playing in the background for me, which sounds crazy now that I'm saying it out loud. Like I have something playing in the background right now, but I mute that part so no one else can hear it. It's just me listening to it. I'm not listening to anything like and paying attention to it. I just need like the background sound. It's no different from just having a TV playing on like in the background. Okay, everybody's played a game and has had like a TV on in the background. It's just I like the atmosphere. I like having that happen. It's what I'm comfortable with, you know? That's just how it is. That wouldn't be stuff I'd want to play on stream though, because for me I'm not listening to it. I just need that background noise, you know? Playing that would be like, well, what you'd be hearing is the same video every single day. Not the same video, but the same like couple of videos that I'm like interested in at that moment in time. And like, you know, that wouldn't be too interesting. You'd be listening to the same video days in a row. The same set of videos several days in a row. I went to the shop today and picked up some Pokemon cards. It's sort of like a new hobby I've gone into. I'm just gonna open up one of these. That I bet that will be some amazing content. Okay, especially coming from me, because my reactions have naturally been really explosive every single time. Just like you can expect the most amazing reactions. Okay, that's just okay. I'm done with that joke. That's stupid. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. I got Impidimp. I got an Impidimp. I got a Snom. I got an Onyx. Oh man, I got a Jigglypuff. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, it has such cute art too. And I got a couple of trainers. That's nice. Sometimes you don't get any trainers at all. Sometimes you get 3, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get none. And I need trainers. I don't have many. I've been losing on my games. I gotta come up with a better system. Okay, I open up a second pack here. I don't do that bullshit. You see that shit on YouTube where like people do the, oh, I'm gonna open it up backwards. I'm gonna move the 4 cards up in the front, and then I'm gonna go through. I mean, I get it. It's because it's like exciting for the camera, and I guess for some people it's pretty exciting. I just can't be bothered. I got a Growlithe. Nice. I hope I get Black Charizard. Snooble. Jesus Christ. 3 energies for 30 damage? What the hell? Geodude! I got a Geodude! Okay, that's 5 packs so far. Okay. This is all of my allowance. That's my allowance my wife's boyfriend gives me. That's my monthly allowance. That's all I'm buying with it. Let's see. Got a trainer card. What does this do? Oh, that's not too good. Well, I said, okay, I got a trainer card. I'm all like inspecting it, but I thought it would, like, you know, I immediately said like it's not that great. And then the very next card is the full art of it, and it looks really pretty, but it's just not that great of a card. Well, I mean, I don't think it's that good. Maybe it's actually super good, and I'm just the idiots. The idiots! You idiots! It's the best card in the game! It's the best card in the game! How are you so stupid? It's the best card in the game, and you're calling it bad? I should beat your ass. Okay, let's open up my next pack here. This pack has a picture of Charizard on the front. That's a good sign. Let's see what I got. Ooh, I got something shiny. I see it poking out from the corner. What is it? Oh, amazing. It's I don't know what it is. It's a Whimsicott V-Star. It's super shiny. It's sparkly. Let's see. Farfetched. That's cool. Either Executes, Sneasel, Bidoof. 3 Grimers. Hey, I actually did get a Charizard. A Charizard V. Incinerates. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. And Heat Blast, which does 180 damage. That's a pretty looking card. What if I just ate it? What if I just put it in my mouth and ate it? It's not the black Charizard though. Unfortunately, it's not the black Charizard. And everything else is average. Okay. Let's move on to the last pack. Let's get this YouTube moment. One where I freak out so much I piss and shit all over the place. Let's see. Turtwig. Piplup. Shroomish. Not a good start. Okay, that was it. There's nothing good here. Of my 10 packs, I got 3 fancy cards. Roseanne's Backup, Whimsicott's V-Star, and a Charizard V. This is the part in the video where I just make up some random bullshit numbers and tell you how much it's worth. So Roseanne's Backup goes for $50. Whimsicott V-Star goes for about $6,000, and Charizard V goes for $17,000. Whoa, isn't that amazing? It's so funny. You see every channel do that. Like, you ever go through the YouTube shorts and all that, and you find those Pokemon opening things? They always pull that amazing card every single time. I actually do wonder how much these go for though. Let me actually check. I'm gonna check real quick. I'm gonna actually look at the real numbers. I'm gonna guess the Charizard V doesn't go for much because Black Charizard goes for way more. Black Charizard is a way more popular. It goes for a whopping $6. So technically, I've made my money back. Now, if I spend $50 to get it graded, I could maybe make $12 off of it. Okay, let me check my next card. Whimsicott V-Star. This one goes for, wow. Are you kidding me? This one's way more fancy, and this goes for less? This goes for $1.83. At least according to the website, tcgplayer.com. So it goes for it looks fancier than the Charizard, but people jerk off to Charizard way more often than any other Pokemon, so I guess that makes sense. Wow, now I guess you can make an argument for Gardevoir. How much did this go for? And my Roseanne's Backup goes for $4.95. So I've made about my money back on that one as well. But that was lots of fun. It's always fun to open up Pokemon cards until you get nothing, and then in which case it's the biggest waste of money.